Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails from Zero, Part 50. And I didn't forget the name of the game. I don't know why you would think that I could possibly forget the name of the game. In the previous video, we, did some kind of just walking around the city type stuff. Our main objective was this quest for the second division, where we're trying to break up a smuggling ring. And we identified this old lady out of a group of 9 potential suspects, or technically let's just say non-suspects. Technically some of them were paired together. I believe the reason I went with the old lady is she mentioned that she was here to see her grandson, and she has a throwaway line about how she feels like it was just yesterday she was at the resort with her grandson, but when Tio is talking about giving information on the lady, she says that it's been 3 years since she talked to the grandson, or she'd visited, and I believe the resort is not that old, so that means she couldn't have possibly visited her grandson and gone to the resort if it's a true story. That's my reasoning. Don't know if it's quite correct just yet. What might you dearies need with a little old lady like myself? I apologize for not having told you this sooner, but we're the police. Get on the ground. We're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. We'd like for you to answer a few quick questions, ma'am. Excuse me, Sonny, are you implying something? What am I guilty of? No matter the situation, isn't it rude to bother a frail old lady like myself? I understand your reservation, but the CPD received some interesting information today. A certain group of criminals are supposedly trying to infiltrate Crossbell. We were tasked with investigating Tangram Gate, but we covertly questioned any inbound tourists there. One of them stood out due to a particularly strange remark. That remark came from you, ma'am. What's that supposed to mean, son? One of your statements in the dining hall struck me as incredibly suspicious. I believe you claim it's been about 3 years since the last came to Crossbell. And what's so strange about that? The area in Calvert I'm from isn't very close to Crossbell. There's nothing weird about me visiting it infrequently. I wasn't suggesting anything of the sort. The problem is what followed. You said you went to the amusement park with your— oh, I'm so fucking smart, dude. You went to the amusement park with your grandson during the last visit, if I'm not mistaken? And I almost messed up though, so I'm really not that smart. But I was very close to picking green hair by mistake. I see the issue. You sly dog, you. Your fate has already been sealed, ma'am. I'm not following. It's quite simple, really. If you had really visited Crossbell 3 years ago like you claimed, you would have had trouble visiting the Wonderland, considering it didn't even exist at the time. What? This can't be! I mean, you see, the thing is— oh yeah, this is all a misunderstanding. Silly old me must have read about it somewhere and got myself confused. You know how it is with us elderly folk, right? Oh, it was a misunderstanding? No problem. Do you mind if we give your grandson's family a quick call to corroborate your story? I'm sure they'd be quick to defend you if the police suspected you, right? Then again, that's not even an option. You can't call someone who isn't real. It's pretty funny when you think about it. You went to visit a non-existent theme park with a non-existent grandson. This type of mistake would have only been possible for someone who has visited Crossbell in the last 2 years. Frequently coming here to run your crooked business is exactly what allowed for that contradiction in your testimony. I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you seriously think a kind, elderly lady like myself would be heinous enough to pawn off counterfeit goods on unsuspecting people? Yeah. I do believe you put on the final nail in your coffin, ma'am. Not once during this exchange did we specify the crime in question. Oh, crap. Way to fall for one of the oldest tricks in the book, you old bat. I think it's about time you face the music. I'm sure you have a perfectly logical explanation as to why you have access to sensitive information. He'll be more than happy to listen to you in the interrogation room. So that's that, right? I'm gonna give you one last chance, ma'am. Please turn yourself in peacefully, or you'll never catch me alive, coppers! Who'd go along with a bunch of idiotic whippersnappers? What? She's gone off her rocker. Her true nature has finally been revealed. Y'all are all just a bunch of cowards trying to deceive a helpless old lady like myself. I'm sure the goddess will smite you off if you don't correct your nasty behavior. It's honestly laughable you can utter such nonsense without a hint of irony. Are you not guilty of deceiving others with your unscrupulous business? Shut up, you damn munchkin! Munchkin? I hate you. I hate all of you. This is exactly why the police and braces are all trash. Oh man, she's woke. I bet you think you're so righteous. Maybe you morons should get off your freaking high horses. Calm down, ma'am. If we could just, come with us quietly. Zip it, punk! Got cotton in your ears? I said I'm not going with you. Don't make me repeat myself again. Alright. Time to beat the shit out of this old lady. No one's filming, right? No, don't make me repeat myself. If you think you can catch me so easily. And why don't you go ahead and try? Ah, my hip! How can an old lady move so quickly? Where in the hell did that whole nicest grandma you ever meet charade disappear off to? Munchkin. Is this really the time for this, you guys? We need to hurry up and chase after her, or else she might actually escape. I don't know, just shoot her, Ellie. True, let's go after her. Don't underestimate you frickin' brats. Just you wait and see. I forged these legs of mine through the struggle of climbing mountains back in my youth like hell. I couldn't read all of it. Oh. Oh, whoops. Oh dear, I must have accidentally stuck my leg out while I wasn't looking. Are you still breathing, madam? You bitch! What the hell do you think you're doing? I see, you have so much energy to spare despite your old age. Crap, considering how fast she was running, she's probably way ahead. Look over there, Lloyd. Huh? She ended up collapsing? Yo, check out the hot black-haired lady is here too. Wait, hold on a second. Did you do this? Talk later. Restraining her is the utmost urgency at the moment. She still has pep in her step, so I imagine she's quick to recover. Damn you! Good call, ma'am. You mind helping me out, Ellie? Bang, 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 bang! No, not at all. I apologize, but could you accompany us for the time being? Having analyzed the situation, it's clear your assistance was crucial in the arrest. Very well. I wasn't intending on standing out, but perhaps this was fate. I mean, you kind of stand out, lady. Rest easy, ma'am. Allow me the pleasure of escorting a fine lady such as yourself. Could I ask for your name then? Ha! Like I'd give my name to some brat masquerading as a hero. Brat? Hero? Listen here, Granny, do you have any idea what you've done? You're aware we've already arrested all your friends, right? So can it? Give it in already. You insolent, disrespectful hooligan! Did your parents teach you no etiquette? When talking to a lady, you must at least offer her a cup of tea. Common courtesy. Sure, whatever. I'll bring you a cup of tea later, okay? Is Raymond gonna be alright handling her by himself? He's a tough nut, that's for sure, but don't worry, we can crack her. With our batons. Over her skull. Besides, this is a secure facility. No one will be filming it when we beat the shit out of her. In custody. To get her confession. She won't be getting out of here anytime soon. I don't know, I could see her brute forcing her way out of anything, quite honestly. I agree. By the way, who's the beautiful young lady over there? Yeah, no, now that I think about it, I never asked. Excuse me, ma'am, we're gonna need your name and occupation, please. Also, phone number, place of residence, closest contact, measurements. Randy needs all this information for his personal time. Oh, wait. You're... I mean, Kalika? Isn't that Bracer lady? But that wasn't her last name. Is that spelled slightly differently? I mean, she doesn't look like Kalika. I mean, she kind of looks like Kalika, but not really. I'm a Calvardian entertainment producer. I mean, that's not our Kalika. I think her name is spelled slightly differently, actually. I came to Crossbell, well, let's say it was by chance. Kalika, gotta say, am I, like, crazy? Is that not spelled the same way as, Bracer Kalika? She doesn't really look that similar. Gotta say, dig it. And you're a producer to boot, you definitely look the part. I mean that in the best of ways. She helped us apprehend the suspect, Inspector Donovan. Isn't that right? Excuse our poor manners, ma'am. The CPD thanks you for your invaluable cooperation. What was Kalika's last name? God, I don't remember. I know they definitely say it. I don't recognize that last name. I don't know if I'm just being a dummy. Is that it? I don't know. If you'd like, I'm sure we can scrounge up a reward for you. Can't guarantee it'll be much, though. Please don't bother. I hardly think my contribution was worth that much. Well, if you say so, I'm sure our bookkeeper will appreciate that, too. Please remain professional, Inspector. Actually, I've been wondering, how did the stakeouts at the train station and airport go? And plus, I mean, if it is somehow our Kalika, or the Kalika we know, isn't she busy, like, running the fucking CIA for Calvert or something? On top of that, we were able to confiscate all the counterfeit items they were carrying. So if all goes according to plan, they'll be out of business for the rest of the year. Rest of the year, implying that there will be other years? Well, in addition to a stern warning, they will also be prohibited from entering Crossbell for a month, but that's about it, most likely. You're not going to detain them? What you're saying is that our work didn't do jack. Tio said it before, according to state law, it's only a minor criminal offense, and since they're foreigners, we can't do much. We got resisting arrest, we got, they assaulted us, they were attacking a small, like, we could just make up charges if we wanted to. I mean, we could put resisting arrest on there, definitely. That's an easy charge. I understand how disheartening it can be, but this is as much as we can do. Now, don't be discouraged. You forwarded fine words today, especially when you consider the fact that they'll be out of commission for the festival. Donovan, please help me. Whoops, sounds like Raymond needs some saving from that devil spawn. Anyway, good work. Your effectiveness was most definitely noted, let me assure you. Thank you, Inspector. You can give us a call anytime. Crossbell's authority really is as weak as the rumors say. Well, I suppose I cannot be surprised about that. What do you mean? Laws are created to protect the citizenry's well-being, and yet Crossbell is no more than an obedient pup to Ereboni and Calvert. Surely you've noticed that bitter truth on more than one occasion, right? It has to be extremely frustrating, I imagine. Don't be so glum. After all, for containing the fight against status quo, you ought to be praised. Lady, I can't... I'm just so confused. I feel like I recognize her last name, but I can't remember if that was Kalika's last name, but she doesn't really look like her. At least from what I remember. Well, I suppose it's none of my business as a Calvar... I mean, she is Calvardian. Regardless, I advise you not to give up. I'm sure your efforts will pay off one day. Kalika? What's your plan now? Already found a place to crash? Yes, I have. A room in the entertainment district's fancy hotel. Millennium, was it? Anyway, I plan on staying there for a bit. I'd be more than happy to give you a tour of the city, but I'd have to check our schedule. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm well acquainted with Crossbell City. You said the entertainment district? Does that perhaps have something to do with the motive behind your visit? You are a sharp one, aren't you? That's right, I've come to see Arkansas. If possible, I was hoping to get them to agree to performing in the Republic, a tour perhaps. You're looking to book them? Why, of course, Arkansas is an enchanting septium vein lying dormant in Crossbell. Is that what you meant by septium? Have they the charisma to capture Calvert with their magical shows? Can they create a vortex of enthusiasm for theater there? Determining that is my mission. I see. But when she was talking about a jewel at Tangum Gate, she was talking about Arkansas all along? You're an interesting bunch, unrefined yet true to yourselves. And true professionals as well, deducing who the culprit was like that. That wasn't something that comes to people easily. Let's both do our best from here on out, okay? Yeah. Thank you for your assistance again. If there's anything you need while you're here, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'd love for an opportunity to return the favor. If the opportunity arises, I certainly won't. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. Okay, we gotta stalk you and see where you go. That request was more than I was expecting. You're telling me. But hey, thanks to that, I was able to meet that hot piece of lady. Don't ever say that again, dude. Man, I thought I was used to checking out Eastern chicks, but damn, that Kalika's on another level. You are incorrigible. Well, at least he didn't say it in front of her, I guess. I mean, she totally heard. She probably has super hearing, if she's our Kalika. It's gonna bug me for the rest of the video until I can go check. That's one of the good things about being able to, like, having fully recorded Let's Plays of the previous games, is you can just check that shit out. I can just go find a video from, like, Trails 2 that has Kalika in it, and, cross-reference. Now, sometimes finding the correct video is a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, when I had to go look back and try and find the video where you meet Rin's parents for the first time, or the dolls, I was, like, so confused, because I thought that happened in Chapter 2, but it happens in Chapter 1, and so I was looking through all the wrong videos. Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. Freckles, right? We should have gone and talked to you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad that I recognized it and you didn't, Lloyd. I mean, I don't even speak the language. You mean little, sewer boy who eats pizza. I mean... Yeah, what fresh deets do you have for us, dude? Maybe? Don't you have to be like a citizen or something? Is there not any requirements for submitting a request? I mean, I'm a big fan of rewards. Yeah, but like, we kinda are. We also don't accept pizzas. Oh. You've piqued our interest. Oh, could it be something about the... Did we ever talk to him about the auction? I can't remember. Because I'm feeling like that's the main, like, plot point of the chapter is this auction thing. Can't really remember. Dude, it's crazy how bad my memory is. I mean, it's only been like... My memory's so fucking weird. Like, I can remember the thing about Michelin only being around for 2 years, which we were told, like, I don't know, a while ago. But I can't remember, like, did we ever talk to the dude about the auction? Yeah, why didn't he call Tia? Oh, that makes sense. He did get his ass beat. To the Geofront we go. Senior officer and I are on guard duty today. I can feel the tension in the air tonight. You are required to register. Regret that you no longer accept any registrations. Could I ask that those participating in the symposium to be patient for just a little bit longer? I'll lead you to your seats once the venue is open. Can I go to the symposium? Seems to be, Actually, Grandfather said we could stop by his office whenever we'd like. I'm not sure if he's in his office right now, though. He's quite the busy man. Oh, in that case, we should go in and greet him sometime. Oh. We'll have to come back and try and see the mayor later. See what he's up to. See if we can get a small, city loan. We already checked the library. What if we can find Kalika at the entertainment district? The more I think about it, the more I think that's her last name. But she just looks so different. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense. But I can't think of why she would be here to recruit Arkansas. Like, wasn't she supposed to be, like, running the intelligence, like, division or something? Or maybe not running the entire thing, but wasn't she, like, a high up? Like, wasn't that what they left her off as in Trails 3? I'm gonna watch Arkansas perform tomorrow. My daughter doesn't seem to be interested, but I'm sure she'll come to understand their magnificence after having watched them. Yeah, definitely. I was kind of in the same boat. I'm like, it's just a fucking bunch of dancing, and then I saw him jump 30 feet in the air. There you are. We're such stalkers, dude. Hello there, I don't believe I had the opportunity to thank you from before. Oh, Kalika, not a problem. We were just doing our job, so are you staying in this hotel? Fancy place for an equally fancy lady, makes sense to me. So this is the power of show business. I don't misunderstand, I couldn't care less about the quality of my lodgings. It just so happens that this is the ideal location for my business dealings. Of course, it's right beside Arkansas, after all. Right you are, though I will admit the view is an added benefit. I have no doubt that tomorrow's performance will be riveting as the last one. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about anything there. It's nice seeing you again. I mean, I'm just like... So, for now, until we receive information that completely disproves it, we're going to operate under the assumption that's our Kalika. That's Bracer Kalika. Now, I'm trying to remember what exactly happens in that side story. She's offered the position in Calvard to run, like, intelligence services, or something like that. Like, it's supposed to be the analog to Liberal's intelligence division. Okay? Why would she be here to recruit Arkansas? I mean, it is a benefit to the country, obviously. Or, now we know, since we know that Risha is Yin, do you think that could have something to do with it? That maybe they have an inkling of Yin's identity? And that's why she's here? That would explain why she came personally for something that seems kind of rather minor. That's gonna be my working theory for now. Is that maybe they have an idea of who Risha is? Or that Yin has somehow involved in Arkansas or something? Because, I mean, I could see that being a, you know, they've kind of... I mean, that could be something that falls into the intelligence division's, like, purview. Like, getting rid of this, assassin. Interesting. What are we doing? We're going to Geofront? Do you guys have, like, new dialogue, or are you all still doing the same thing? You're all staying the same. Who else we should go talk to? We could go talk to, Grimwood? We never talked to you, dude. This should be a solid first draft. You see, I was summoned to the symposium being held this afternoon by some government bigwigs for whatever reason. I'd rather not screw this up. In the afternoon, an international symposium is going to be held in the City Hall's reception hall. Okie dokie. Who in the hell are you? You're just Pete. Like, why are you here? You're not his kid, I don't think. Oh yeah, I forgot we bought Crossbell Toms, and well, apparently we missed a chapter of the Back Alley Doctor, unfortunately. Because I think the last one we read was chapter 3. But we could use some more taters. Tomatoes. Definitely give me a little miso. Give me some wine. Maybe a few white rice. I guess we could read that book, actually, because we never did it. So this one might be, well, not the end of the video, but this might be the end of actual, progress in the video. Now, is this the one that we read already? No. So I guess there's, like, the actual, that mid-issue that played at the end of the chapter. That's not actually a numbered one. So let's drink up and, let's read some news. The mayoral opening address. At long last, the anniversary festival is here. The opening ceremony was held at City Hall and was attended by many domestic and foreign dignitaries. Citizens applauded as Mayor McDowell gave an opening speech, and in the plaza in front of City Hall, citizens cheered as balloons were released. This year marks 70 years since the founding of Crossbell State. We would like all of our dear readers to enjoy the festivities, the bustling city. From the start of the festival, many tourists converged from the neighboring Empire and Republic. Even tourists from Liberal and other countries came, filling a vibrant city. There are more stalls than usual this year, increasing foot traffic even more. There was even a mini concert held in the Harbor District Park. Citizens were fired up to watch this sudden event organized by the Business Owners Association. Festival attendance is said to be more than double that of an average year, stated an economist. Along with the excitement of the 70th anniversary, the popularization of orbital cars, and the continuing impact of the non-aggression pact are having positive effects on Crossbell. Full houses at Ark and CL. Performances of Ark and CL's new piece, Golden Sun Silver Moon, are ongoing. As they continue to perfect it since the private performance 1 month ago, it is shaping up to be their most successful yet. Those lucky enough to have tickets cannot hide their excitement. With the success of both the festival and Ark and CL, the entertainment district is simply packed with tourists. Ooh, had another sneeze come on. With the success of both the festival and Ark and CL, the entertainment district is simply packed with tourists. Mr. Drake, owner of the casino near the theater, delightfully said, "We're swarmed with customers." Bridge repaired on Old Road. The stone bridge off the side of Old Armorica Road has been repaired and is being inspected one last time. It'll be opened by the midpoint of the anniversary festival. Be warned, the areas beyond are inhabited by dangerous monsters. Be cautioned against traveling by foot. Orbital network testing. Hotel Millennium and the entertainment district began accepting reservations, among other things, over the Orbital network. Because the general public is not yet used to this technology, tests such as this one have been kept private. Well, apparently they haven't, because it's in the fucking news. Let's get checkups. At St. Ursula Hospital, equipped with the latest medical technology, there have been a surprise influx of tourists. Lately, many people have requested full medical checkups, and when it is doubtful they needed one, the receptionist said, "I wonder if they came just for fun." Yeah, hospitals, that's where I go for fun. I mean, I would like to get Chapter 4 first, but... How did Chapter 3 end? We found out the boy is a crystal. I don't know. We'll see if maybe we get the chance to get Chapter 4 later. Like maybe it pops back up or something. What? We can't waste this day. Come on, Chiruru. Let's explore the city. Let's explore the city. So we're going to Geofront. Trying to think. Anything else we maybe want to go check out? Probably not. You need help with hacking, eh? Whoa. That was weird. I did not hit the button. Actually, Ellie, I'll have you know there's no law against hacking, so technically it's not a crime. It's the most bullshit thing I've ever fucking heard. Who's the most fearsome rival yet? Isn't that Tio? You think it's... fearsome rival. Now we have reason to believe he knows Rin.
マジで勘弁してください。キティ？
可愛らしい名前だけど、本当にそんなハッカーがいるのか?
I mean, I'm guessing that's Rin. Just because we know when was it she mentioned something about messing with Freckles? I guess it was that scene at the end of chapter 1, maybe, when she was talking to Arios? Or no, I think it was when we first met her. She said something about, she mentioned Freckles and then something about a glass castle, which I still don't get. Half a year ago, that sounds about right. Yeah, and apparently all the hackers are children. I mean, if they're who we think they are, they're probably on a whole different level, dude. Also, that's true. Nah, dude, just concede right now. Uh-huh. I mean, I guess, what else is she gonna do? Play with dolls? That's a pretty good percent. I don't know if we can corner her. I do like how, like, Randy, Tio, or not Randy, Randy, Lloyd, and Ellie are just sitting here like, we have nothing to add to this conversation. They're like me sometimes when I can't think of anything to say when, like, dialogue sequences are going on. This is like the longest Tio has talked in a row in the entire game. Someone interrupt this nerd talk. There he goes. See, all you need to know is that it's our hacking business. Well, I mean, first things first, what's on the memory quartz? Actually, yes, we can. We can deny all the requests. They're completely optional.
この件は私一人で引き受けます。
Yourself?
ロイドさんたちはこのまま支援業務を続けてください。
I mean, you're pretty strong, Tio, but it's still a little worrying.
ティオ。
でも役割分担するだけの話です。どのみちハッキングになれば私一人がいれば十分ですし。
And also, if we get into a fight without Tio, it's gonna be a little spicy.
皆さんだって私一人が抜けても通常の支援業務に支障はないでしょ。
It actually kinda will.
だが、そのもう一つの端末ってのは駅前のジオフロントの奥にあるんだろう。さすがにちょいと危なくねえか。
まあなんとかなるのではないかと。もうあそこの魔獣であれば私一人でも対処できそうですし。ティオちゃん
ならこうしよう。俺がティオに付き添うから、エリーとランディは。
I was gonna say we could just split up. Like that seems a bit better. That way we have Lloyd to tank for Tio, and Tio can blast people from the back.
おう、いいんじゃねえか。さすがにティオスケ一人を行かせるってのもあれだしな。
そうね、私もそれは反対。本部も忙しいでしょうから雑用はいくらでもあるでしょうし。
And they're finally making us team up with someone besides Randy.
でも
いいじゃん、別に遠慮することじゃねえだろ。あんたってそういうのを気にするようなタイプだったっけ。
And this is time for a heart to heart with Tio, maybe, since we've had him with Ellie and Randy.
うわ、何怒ってんだよ。
Or at least we're setting up the potential for a heart to heart with Tio.
わかりました。その代わり今日片付けたい用事は今多分一度始めてしまったら夕方くらいまで時間を取られそうです。
And we got some coffee in front of us or something.
そうみたいだな。
Honestly, fucking G2G, good to go.
よーし、だったら細かい打ち合わせをしちまおうぜ。
じゃあ私とランディは警察本部の方に向かうわね。
ロイド、ティオスケのことは頼んだぜ。
なあ。
Yeah, we'll be fine. We just need to make sure you don't creep on Ellie too
ラ
hard.
ンディは仕事をサボったりするなよ。
ギグそんなめっそうもない。
まあ私が一応監視してるから。ティオちゃん頑張ってね。はい、エリーさんも。
そんじゃ向こうに到着したらエニグマでこっちに連絡してくれよ。ミッション開始すっからさ。
わかりました。
よくわからないけど、あまりやりすぎないでくれよ。
There's no such thing as too far in hacking
動
revenge.
力ネットを利用している人に迷惑をかけるのはダメだぞ。
言われるまでもねえよ。僕もティオも多分キティも一般ユーザーに気づかれるような素人臭い真似をするもんか。
ネットという領域の水面下で2対1の鬼ごっこをする。
Yeah, the problem is that you're playing tag against someone who could end your life in an instant.
そんな感じになるはずなので心配はいらないかと。
ま、それならいいんだけど。
Like, you don't want to win too hard or make her mad.
そんじゃよろしく頼んだぜ。さーて腹ごしらえにピザでも頼んでおこうかな。
Same page. Man, Jona is my spirit animal.
やれやれ。それじゃあここを出てクロスベル駅の方に。
I don't know if they deliver salad to the sewers.
ジオフロント A 区画の奥にある場所だったか。
はい、第三制御端末ですね。細かい位置については到着した時に説明します。
了解。それじゃ。
Oh, it's so funky, dude. I guess, because wasn't there like a locked door somewhere
A 区画の仮想というと。
that we used to could not access, but I guess we can access it now?
はい、降りた先の奥にロックされたエレベーターがあったのを覚えていますか？
Yeah, I don't know where it was
認
though.
証コードを打ち込めば起動するのでそこから仮想エリアに行けるはずです。
なるほど。って認証コードなんかどうやって手に入れたんだ？
以前 IBC の端末で
Uh-huh.
ヨナの居場所を突き止めた時に偶然手に入れました。
You also, like, come across the bank account information of any rich people we could, you know, just borrow a little bit of it. I don't know if they notice, but you know, maybe, you know, a few 10,000 there, a few 10,000 there.
大丈夫なのか？勝手に使ったりして。
ジオフロントそのものはクロスベル市の施設ですから、単に問い合わせの手順を短縮しただけのことです。
Uh-huh.
そういうもんか。まあいいか。とにかく降りてみよう。
はい。
Alrighty, so what's the setup? What are we looking like here? Do we want to change anything? I like burn. Honestly, an evasion might... There's an argument to be made for evasion. Why do we have... There's a reason you have burn. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, because, I don't know if I changed my orbits after... Because when I was fighting the monster chest near Stargazer Tower, the enemies are weak to fire. So I set up everyone as, like, fire boys. Or at least Tio. Tio was, but I did put her back into normal. She has Hydro Cannon. That's the most important skill for her. She does not have Hydro Cannon. How do I make that? We'll just go ahead and do this real quick, and then we'll, Hydro Cannon, you need a little bit of, wind. Just a teeny tiny little bit of wind. Well, what do we want to get rid of? Probably, we could get rid of EP Cut. Did we lose access to anything? I don't think so. Could give you a move. That still gives you a little space. Intimidation. So it's either intimidation or move. Get a little bit of fire, so this would give you a fire spell. Do you lose anything good? No, you still get to keep Hydro Cannon, and you got Diamond Dust now. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and cut things off here. In the next video, we'll, explore the Geo from a Tio. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.